Hey there, good morning. It's Dawn Mars Ortiz here, and as promised, I'm going to be reviewing OptimizePress, which is an amazing lead capture page creator. And this review is going to be part of the series that I promised to do, where I'm going to be reviewing some of the most popular lead capture page creators. Now, I have to say, first of all, that OptimizePress version 1, the first one, really revolutionized the way that we did business on the internet. I have dozens of sites that use this platform, and it made thousands and thousands of dollars because these sites are just like, they're beautiful. They were really ahead of their time. And so to talk about OptimizePress, we're going to be really focusing on creating landing pages, like lead capture pages. And so to talk about OptimizePress just in that way is really kind of limiting what the software can do, because it really is like a full service type of marketing platform. So I'm just going to go down here to go over a few of the things so that you can see what some of the features are. You can see this actually on their page, and if you click the link, right, it'll be right below this video. It'll take you over to this page where you can see all of the different features and benefits for your business to see if that would maybe increase the value for you. But what we're really going to focus on here is landing pages. So some of the things I've used OptimizePress for are membership areas, so membership sites, which can be very, very profitable. Sales and marketing pages, of course. These new webinar registration pages I have not used, but webinars are really a powerful way to make sales. It's a powerful tool in your toolbox. So having registration pages is great. And all of these ones that we're talking about, OptimizePress version 2, everything is mobile ready. So when somebody views your site on a mobile phone, which more than 50% of your audience will be doing, it's going to look great and it's not going to lose any functionality. So those are just a few of the benefits and a few of the features that you'll get with OptimizePress. So think about that when you're weighing out your options. What I'm going to do is actually go through an installation of OptimizePress so that you can see exactly what is involved with using the software and whether or not it's going to be the right fit for your business. So just a disclaimer, any links that you see on my website, please assume that they're affiliate links so that I will get paid if you purchase through those links. I appreciate it, of course, but I just wanted to put that out there. You'll never see anything on this website, or you'll never see me talking about any product that I'm not using myself. Okay, so you can be completely confident that if I'm not using it, I'm not selling it. And if I don't think it's amazing, I can fully endorse anything that you see on this blog. So what I'm going to do is show you the members area of OptimizePress so that you can see I do own it. And the first thing you're going to need to do is download either the plugin or the theme. So if you've already got a great WordPress theme and you're just going to be using this for lead capture pages, landing pages, then what you'll want to do is just install the plugin. If you want a fully functioning theme where you can set up membership areas and any of the additional functionality, then you'll want to use the theme. Like if you wanted to use the OptimizePress theme as a blog theme, then this is what you would need to do. But if you already have an existing blog and you don't want to touch it, you just want to use the landing pages, then plugin is the way to go. So what you need to do is download whichever one you want to use and then get an API key. All right, this is what you're going to need, a license key for your installation. And I'm going to not click on there because they're all displayed. I have the 10 license membership, which is the one that I would probably recommend. You probably will want to have more than one installation, but the unlimited version for me was too much. If I could have bought a developer version, then I would have done that, but unfortunately they don't offer that. Every one of my clients that I want to build OptimizePress with, they need to buy their own license. So just be aware of that. And so I'm not going to click on licensing. I'm just going to go into my donsdemos.com. This is a site where I record all my demonstrations, so I keep it pretty clean in here, and you can see there's not a whole lot installed. Optimize Member, which is the OptimizePress membership plugin, I've already installed. I installed it by accident when I first started recording this, but what I'm going to do is just walk you through the whole installation process and show you how easy this is to use. Now for some people, if you're not familiar with WordPress, this might be advanced, and so that's something that you'll have to weigh out when you're deciding whether this is the right software for your needs. So in plugins, I'm just going to say add new. I'm going to upload the plugin. I already have a theme installed on this blog, so I'm not doing that right now. I'm going to click on Optimize plugin and open that and install. And for anyone who has WordPress, this is really basic, but I wanted to show you guys exactly what's involved in a brand new installation of this, just in case you're brand new, you know, you just picked it up and you're not really sure what's involved at all. Okay, so I did have to pause the video there. It did take about 2 to 3 minutes to install. It is a big plugin, so once it's installed, all you need to do is click on Activate Plugin. And now that it's installed, you will see right here that it now says OptimizePress. And it's going to say my API key is missing, of course, because I haven't put it in. I'm just going to paste that in. And these API keys are only good for one installation, so don't bother trying to copy it. And I'll click Save Settings. Okay, so once it's installed, you can see that there are a whole lot of options here. And I'm not going to go through everything. Some of it is very self-explanatory. I already have SEO Presser installed, so I'm not going to use the SEO options here, but if you are doing search engine optimization and you don't have another plugin on your WordPress site, then I would flip this on. I don't know what promotion settings are. I haven't used that yet. Custom CSS, leave it alone. All of this stuff, I think pretty much you can leave it alone other than the site footer. You might want to go in here and say, change your copyright settings. All right, so that's the only thing that you'd want to do here. And a favicon, that's just the little icon that shows up in here. I obviously don't have one. So if you wanted to upload a file that's 16 pixels by 16 pixels, that's perfect. And if you want to have a header and logo that is going to be site-wide, that's going to show up on every page, then go ahead and upload that, and they give you the exact dimensions that you need for your header or banner image. All right, so that stuff is really self-explanatory. Now I'm going to digress on this stuff because it's a little bit more advanced and there is a lot of functionality, like I said. So what I'm going to do is just go into Page Builder, because this is really where we're going to be focusing anyways, because we're going to be creating a new page, a new landing page, or squeeze page. So let's just call this test page, and we're going to select this one. We're going to use a content template. Of course, you can start with a blank page and use the drag and drop editor yourself, but we're just going to start here. It's a little bit less advanced and a little bit quicker since we want to keep the video somewhat short. And you can see this is the home page that's selected right now, but what we want to do is go down here and get an opt-in page. Okay, an opt-in page, squeeze page, lead capture page, they all mean the exact same thing. So if I'm interchanging those things, then forgive me and and just stay with me. So you can see that they've got some really nice designs. So, you know, if you had a video, you might want to choose this one, a nice clean video landing page. They've got a couple of different video landing pages. They've got a couple of these ones. These are a little bit older style. They're very similar to what was in the previous OptimizePress. But you can see there are a whole lot of really great designs. I'm going to just choose something that's very simple, and we'll go with this one. And then you can see that there's a whole bunch of different pages in here. If you wanted FAQ pages, sales pages, so when you want to redirect somebody to another page, you might want to use one of these sales pages. We've got webinar pages, and I'm just going to click on proceed because we're really just focusing on lead capture pages here. All right, so you can see that there are a whole lot of different elements that you can use on this page, and so don't get intimidated by this. This is the live editor, and any changes that you make on here, you're going to see them right away, which makes it a lot simpler than in previous versions. And in a lot of different lead capture page creators, you actually have to click save and then go and look at the site and then make tweaks to it that way. This is really cool because you can actually see it in live time. So what I'm going to do is just click here. Anytime you want to edit something, you just want to click on this little pencil icon, and it's going to open up an editor, and you can see build sites like this in minutes. Okay, so I'm going to need to drop that text down just one level. And let's see if that's going to fit. We're just going to leave the font and everything, but you can see here everything is completely customizable, so you can change anything that you want in here. I'm going to leave everything kind of as is and click insert, and you can see that it's already inserted that change. Now if I want to change this text, the same thing. Okay, so I'm just going to do something real simple there and click insert. And you can see that it has inserted that line of text. Now I can change this button image if I want. And you can see here, this is where you would be submitting your form. This is from your autoresponder, and I'm not going to get into that during this rundown. If you don't know where to find your HTML code in your editor, or sorry, in your lead in your autoresponder, then contact your autoresponder company. It's really easy to do, but they'll have a great help section. So anyways, I'm going to click on submit button, and it already says use default button, and I could put down here, instead of get instant access, I'd say watch the video. Okay, so you can change all of these things, and there are advanced options here. We're not going to get into that. I just want you to see how easy it is to use, and now that's been updated. Now if you want to change this book cover, for example, if I click here, and I don't want this book cover, of course, so I'm going to select a file, and I'll select alright, so I've selected a DVD cover that I had saved on my computer, and I'm going to put it in at, I'm going to say full size for now, and insert into post. And then I'll just click insert again. All of these things can be changed. If I don't like the size, you can see that I can change everything about it. I can change the margins on the outside. I can change whether it's going to be full width. All that stuff is there. But I'm just going to click on insert, and we'll see if it comes up at the right size. Now it looks like that didn't actually take. So I'm going to click on add element, because you know what, this is going to happen with technology. It's not always going to work perfect. So we'll just see if we can figure it out by clicking insert element. And all I really want to do is insert. So you can see there's all kinds of stuff that I could insert here. And really all I want is an image. So I'll say images. And select file. And I'm going to go to media library because I've already uploaded that one. And if I click show, and maybe I'll go with medium, maybe that's why it wasn't working, so I'll say insert into post. And insert. Okay, so that time it worked. Hooray. I'm glad for this demonstration purposes. I'm trying to tell you how great this is. Now if I had a logo, I could upload it here. I don't have one readily available, but you can see it already comes with all these like buttons. If you didn't want that, you can just delete it. Alright, so it's really, really simple to change, or if you wanted to change what was in there, then you just click the edit button, and what you want to do is change the URL that you want people to like. So if, for example, I wanted people to like my fan page, then I would put my Facebook fan page just like that, and now people are going to be liking that page when they click the like button. The same thing with your Twitter settings. You want to put a default tweet text, so what's going to be tweeted out to people's followers when they click that, and the rest is pretty self-explanatory. Google +1 settings, and you guys could go through all that if you want to get that set up. So then just click insert, and that is going to be right there. Alright, so only the ones that will work are showing up, I guess. As you can see, I haven't used this feature all that much, so let's just get rid of it. And you can always add that back in if you want to. And now if you want to look at it the way that it would look, you can click on show or hide controls, and you can see that we're starting to have like a pretty nice looking lead capture page. So people would just enter their email address here, and you can go in here and change this text. So you can see everything is completely customizable. I just want to change this. And I'm just going to click insert. And you can see that that's all been entered and changed. And if I can click show or hide the controls, it's going to expand everything. So you can add and change whatever you want on these pages. All right, that's what I want you to get from here, is that this is very highly customizable. Now, one of the downsides that I could see to this is that if you haven't yet honed your copywriting skills and you're not really comfortable with writing good headlines, then that could be difficult. And actually, I will give you a link so that you can grab my headline generator. Okay, it's a free thing that you can grab that can help you to write really awesome headlines in a couple of minutes. So that could really help with this process. But things like that, so if you're not a real creative type, or you haven't got these, the graphics that you want, you might have to go and have those made. But that's going to be with any custom editor like this, that's going to be something that you have to worry about. Now, the other thing too is that you do need to have a self-hosted WordPress site in order for this to work. So if you don't have hosting, for one thing, or if you don't know how to use WordPress, then this is going to be a little bit more difficult to use. But for most of us who have been marketing online, most of us do have WordPress sites. I guess that's a kind of a blanket statement. I would assume most people have a WordPress site that you could install this onto. Not everybody. But you can see that it is pretty simple to use. So I'm just going to save and close this page. Okay. And now when I go into my pages, I'm going to say all pages. And you can see that on the preview, it actually, I guess, did insert the first one. So I would have to go back and figure out why that's displaying twice. I think we know why. I think I installed it twice. So anyways, you can see that this has a really nice looking lead capture page. And this is just one of the many different designs that you could choose to use. So I hope that you can see how simple this is to use. Some of the great benefits of this is that it is really a fully functioning marketing suite. So you've got all kinds of different things in here. So taking a look back at what you actually get is not just landing pages and sales and marketing pages. You're also going to get webinar registration pages. You can actually install that secure membership portal, so you can create a full functioning membership site, which can be very, very profitable if you have something that you want to teach. You can do full product launch funnels. You can create a great blog, and everything is mobile friendly. All right, so there's some really, really awesome features and benefits to this particular program. I believe that it is $200 to buy the 10 license membership, and you'll have to double check that. And you can see a lot of people use OptimizePress. It got really, really popular about 2 years ago when it came out, and it's just really they've done a really, really good job. This is a really, really well done plugin and a great suite to use. I was really happy with the last one. Like I said, it made me a lot of money. And so I would hope that it will do the same thing for you. But the whole thing is that you just want to be getting sales, you want to be getting leads and building your list as quickly as possible. And so you can see in just a couple of minutes, you can have a really great site set up. If you've already got your WordPress installed, then it could be really, really fast. Now, on the other side of that is that if you're not familiar with WordPress, or you don't have a WordPress site, and you don't have hosting, those are all things that you're going to need to get set up before you can even put this to use. So that might be a bit of a hurdle. And learning the technology, learning WordPress, it's a fairly simple platform to use, but if you've never done it before, it's just, again, another learning curve. So in that case, this might not be the best option for you. There are other options that I'm going to be discussing in some other videos that are going to be coming up real soon that are much simpler for a brand new person, so that you could get up and running a lot easier. So for $200, I think this is an incredibly good value if it makes sense with your marketing and you just want to get some really high converting, good looking landing pages that are going to be mobile friendly, set up quick and easy, then this is the one that I would recommend. So again, if you wanted to pick that up, or if you just wanted to take a closer look at their sales page, then you can click the link below this video. I will definitely have a link there that you can click on. And if I've missed anything in this review, if there was something that you had wanted me to show you, or something that you wanted me to talk about, then please let me know in the comments. I'm always happy to to chat and to provide you with more information if you need it. But that's all, guys. That is it for today. As you can see, I highly recommend this program. I use it myself. And so if you want to pick it up, go ahead and click the link below, and I will see you in the next video.